We always complain about the guys who send us hi, without telling us exactly what they want from us. So this guy sent highs, even went on to flirt with Terryanne Chebet, and I'll read some of the messages. One is, happy birthday, my crush. Nakupenda hata kama ulilenga my DMs. I like you, Terryanne, but talk of snobbing someone, you have mastered it. We have, oh, kissy, juicy lips, I don't know what. You know, when we tell you guys to just say hi and go straight to the point, we literally mean it. But when you say these highs and nini to someone who might be your potential employer in future, like, what is your problem, guy? What are your problems, people? But Terryanne Chebet was smart enough to tell him, please send your CV to this email address. And the guy did. He sent a CV. But Terryanne Chebet did not see these messages until this guy sent his CV to her. And she was like, guys, let me tell you a very short story. I'm all about shooting your shot, but not when you're actively job hunting. Got an inbox, good candidate, mailed him to book an interview, only to scroll up on IG to see messages he'd been sending me, which I hadn't seen. Well, she says she did not see the messages, but let's be clear about that. You're able to see previous messages when one sends you the messages, not unless the immediate, like 2 to 3 messages were just like, you see the way Insta story just poteas. Yeah, maybe unless that happened. But I'm kind of on her side when it comes to this, because if you feel like you're going to get a job from this person in future, kindly just behave. I know and I understand that we are human. When you're a man and you're single, you just shoot your shot. Una try to luck yako. We understand. But sometimes, just be careful who you're texting and what you're telling them. Like celebrities. How many celebrities' accounts have been hacked before? A lot. You don't want to find yourself somewhere that, you are busy texting this woman a few things. I mean, hey.
What I just don't understand is when you first sent her a message, you didn't know that you wanted to ask for a job. That's the thing I don't get. You didn't know that she could be a future employee. You didn't know your qualifications and all of the things that you could do for her when you're there busy saying juicy lips. It just makes no sense to me whatsoever. And I feel as if this was still a ploy for him to still now go and, get at her in some way. Yeah. Something tells me that he's not as qualified as he's saying that he's qualified as. You know what I mean? Because no one who is really serious about getting employed will first start and say, hey, juicy lips, you're looking beautiful, and then say, by the way, I can do a really good job for you. Please hire me. Can I send you my CV? That does not make any sense at all to me. I don't think he's even able to do the job that he's claiming to be able to do.
I feel very, very, very attacked by this, because I'm putting myself in the situation of Terryanne Chebet. Okay, let's put yourself in this situation. You've gone for an interview. You've been emailed to go for an interview. You show up at the interview, and the person who is conducting the interview, he looks like everything that you've ever imagined your children will look like. He's just a beautiful, handsome, good-looking, everything in between kind of man or woman. And immediately your brain just goes, by the way, I am seeing our future here. But the question is, do you continue to tell them the way they're hot during that interview, or do you get the job? Priorities, people, priorities. And honestly, this is just one of the many people who said this. A lot of female celebrities and a lot of female people on the limelight, on these social media sites, have told us the way that they struggle with these, including ourselves. We will get these so many highs, so many, oh my God, I could do, let me be. Ayuma got one the other day telling, what was the guy telling you?
If I was your man, I wouldn't let you walk out in that dress.
I mean, simply because you said something. And here is usually the problem. Someone will actually say something very positive, very good, very amazing on the inbox, and you're like, okay, let me accept this and say thank you, right? So you accept the person, put them in your inbox, and now they're saying thank you. But now you've given them access to yourself. So now, henceforth, it is the way Kisabo lives this, the way your badonkadonks are looking badonkadonky. It's just a lot. And honestly, sometimes you're just posting pictures because because we like the pictures and we hope that you appreciate them as well. But don't be creepy. That's just creepy. Now imagine having this guy in your office as your employee.
It's not possible.
It's impossible for you to even have a professional working environment.
Yeah.
Because you're always looking over your shoulder. You will always assume the worst out of this person. And then they will always assume that it was the shot that they shot that got them that job. Do you know what I mean? It is a lot of mixed signals there. And that's not an environment that you want to put yourself in, let alone other fellow employees. If he's able to have the confidence to tell you this on DMs, imagine other female people who are within your office at the same time. Do you see how uncomfortable it will be? This would be a guy who will be gallivanting, hitting on everyone every 2 minutes, always at the HR office. It's a lot. Honestly, it's a lot. So I am on Terryanne Chebet's page all the way. I'm just saying there's no way I'm going to employ this person because it is such it's an uncomfortable situation for everyone involved, honestly. So let's just choose your priorities. If you're coming in to hit on someone, hit on them properly. If you're coming to ask for a job, ask for the job and stick to it. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
People, let's not cross these lines.
Hey, 0770 729 366 is the WhatsApp number. Let us know your thoughts.